Hello, welcome back and welcome to Touring With Us. Yes, of course, it's me, Nick C here. Of course, I haven't got JC with me, but of course, I do hope to have him on one of my videos pretty much soon. Of course, we did do the actual other live kind of bases in East Town Park recently, but here I thought I'd start with Haverhill in Suffolk. Yeah, I am called the Suffolk Legend apparently, but yeah, under the name of Nick Clowes rather than Nick C. But yeah, it definitely is Nick Clowes, but of course for this show it is definitely Nick C. That is the stage name, if you like. Yeah, definitely a stage name. But welcome along to the channel, and if you would like to share us, whatever you like to do, please do that. We really do appreciate it. Behind me here is the Drabbet Smock. It's currently not open at the moment because of lockdown, and of course, although some restrictions have eased, the fact that it's not open is a little bit disappointing. It's really sad that it's not open at this moment of time because people are screaming for that to come back as soon as possible. So in that sort of scenario, of course, we hope that it comes back, and when it does, it will be proudly sort of, I would say, something nice to look forward to into the future. And hopefully by May the 17th, people will be racing to this actual Drabbet Smock, which of course is a fantastic looking building. And of course you'll see it here, and I can reveal as I swivel the camera around here that this building has the Wi-Fi still on. Apparently the Wi-Fi here of this building is still on. If anybody can actually remember it in the comments. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to actually take you up on this journey here, just a short one today. And it's a little bit on the windy side. Do let us know in the comments, even if you watch later on. We do thank people for watching later on, even if you're not able to watch live. It's very hazy weather, as you can see, and of course I thought I'd start this walk here, just outside the Drabbet Smock in Haverhill. First of all, I'll be taking you up this sort of road here, which actually eventually leads to a fantastic field by the name of the Recreation Ground. That's what I actually know it as. I don't know why it was called the Recreation Ground. Maybe some people can shed some light on that. I don't really know, but please do let us know in any comments on that. That's the pharmacy, which actually used to be Fowler's many years ago, and that is probably what some of you didn't know. Maybe you did, but of course that is now turned into a pharmacy. And look at these fantastic trees here, just by the side of Pease Hill here. And the burger van is there, just in case anybody wants to have one, and it's getting ready to open at around about 5 o'clock. Hopefully one day I'll have a lovely juicy burger. Yeah, sounds tempting, doesn't it? So yeah, I wonder how old this Stonehenge here is, just before I go on further. Yeah, I wonder how long it's actually been stood here. So we're looking forward to seeing that open soon. Whether they are going to have outside seating when that time allows, I don't know. But of course, it is something that we could look forward to if that does take place there. And that's probably where it most likely to be. I don't know for sure, so I can't clarify for definite. We need some more answers on that particular note. And before I also go further, you've got the library just over there, which is currently closed at the moment. Hopefully it does open soon, which will be absolutely awesome. It will be absolutely brilliant if that would to be open, but at the moment it's not. So of course we walk along here. You've got some fantastic beautiful flowers to look at here, which people don't often spot. And this is the basic I would say the smoker's garden. Of course, you can't really see much around this area. You do have to be careful crossing this road here. So, yeah, I would probably head up for a short period of time up this area. You can't really see the... maybe you can a little bit, but I don't really know what that is. Probably a little bit of the barrels there, nothing much to actually speak about. But of course, this is Mill Road, I believe. I think I'm in the right direction, but anyway, just a bit of a fun and banter here. Absolutely fantastic. Look at these wonderful cars that are parked here. And there's no entry sign up there. Well, two of them actually. So yeah, you have to really look really behind you in case there's a car coming or someone coming behind you. But so far it's quite quiet for the moment. But hello to Andy Cooks tuning in right this minute. Big thumbs up to you. This is the Papa Moon, and of course it looks like it was a restaurant before, and it looks like it still is a restaurant, but currently it's closed at the moment. Can anyone spot what these are? Because I've never actually seen this since I was actually going to this restaurant many years ago. So I don't know if it's actually a restaurant as such. Let's have a quick look. What that is. Currently closed at the moment. And this is the menu for this set meals. Yes, it's a restaurant as such, and of course free home delivery. £15 for local Haverhill area. And this is the details for all that, just to clarify that. And the number to ring them if you need a takeaway. So currently still doing takeaways. I never knew that, but of course, look at this kind of wood here. You have to be very careful walking up here, but of course it's quite a special looking place here. Yeah, the lovely pictures that will live forever. Absolutely fantastic. This is the view from the actual restaurant itself, overlooking the church of St Mary's in Haverhill. This is Haverhill in the UK, just in case you are just switching on. Yeah, you do have to look where you're going when you're crossing this small kind of like special looking path, and it leads up towards the other side, near the Hollands Road, that sort of way. But I probably will do a little bit more research on that, but if anybody knows any different, do let me know. We're coming through what feels to me an ancient kind of place. It's absolutely interesting here. These kind of parts of the road need to be tarred up a bit, need to be a bit more neat, and could do with a complete new road here to smooth it off kind of thing, because it looks like there's some cracks down here. Can anybody in the comments know what this is? Looks like it's something to do with the Gertines. Actually, it's a BT premises, so you don't need to comment on that. It's BT premises. Wow, never seen that in all my life here, since actually being brought up in Haverhill. So yeah, we're coming up to the community hall now. I think this is the Salvation Army community hall, and correct me if I'm wrong. I've never been here personally, and you probably want to clarify on this whether I'm right that it is the Salvation Army Hall. Obviously cars come here, so you have to be pretty much sharp by looking both ways, and it's quite difficult actually whilst walking along here. This is the community hall, and it looks like there's two halls here, and I've never been to any of them. There you go, I was right. Salvation Army Hall, absolutely fantastic. That's just a joy to see. Look at that, just amazing. There's a zoom up just in case. Looks like there's two halls each way. There's one on this side and one on this side. How special looking is that? It's absolutely amazing to see. Could do with a sweep up here. And yeah, this is the view overlooking this area here, and the trees behind it there, as you can see. Could do with some good kind of like flowers on there or something, or leaves or something to really look decorative, if you like. There's another tree here. Wonder how long these trees actually have been stood here. I don't know. There's two of them here, but of course that's what I do know. So we take the camera further, and we'll probably end the walk up towards the recreation ground. When I say recreation ground, I mean the recreation ground. Just in case you didn't catch my drift there. Anyway, these are old people's homes. I don't know how long they've been actually stood there for, but of course, to me, I think they look like they are sort of new ones as well, that have been there for a few years, I would think. And there's a car park there as well. They look very ancient kind of housing, terrace houses there, which are generally attached together, almost like Coronation Street, isn't it? If you've ever seen Coronation Street, the actual streets of Coronation Street. Down this way, of course, there's a lot of... Oh, I nearly actually stood in a pothole, which there are many of them down here. Look at the potholes down here. They do really need to be sorted out, because, of course, they look very, very dangerous, and I nearly, yeah, very nearly, actually, tripped over. But, of course, I didn't, so I'm still alive. But anyway, look at these walls here. They could do with a bit of a scrub up, but, of course, yeah, it's quite strange looking walls, actually. Have you ever seen walls like this before? It's pretty much amazing, isn't it? So yeah, I'll just take you through some of these walls here. We'll go up towards that bandstand in just a second, which is on the recreation ground, which hosts many, of course, organisations like the Summer Bash and, you know, the other sort of events that go on involving children, that kind of thing, families, like the Family Bash, whatever it is called. I think it's called one of the two, like a family show or something like that. And I think once the recreation ground held events that were actually formerly known as the Haverhill Show, which was on the other side of Haverhill, which is in that direction over there, where the Fox pub used to be, where currently they're doing a roundabout over in that direction. So that is why cars are being diverted to another direction. But of course it doesn't affect the 14 and 15 bus from Haverhill to Bury St Edmunds. So yeah, we're walking along towards the recreation ground and having a look at the beautiful trees here. Absolutely fantastic. Obviously you can hear children playing in the background. We're not going to show that, but because it's not really relevant to what we're really showing you. But of course this is the old doctors down here in that direction, over there, it's in that direction. And of course it always has been the old doctor, and of course it's something else now. It's like a clinic kind of thing, but it's currently shut at the moment. There is a car park here, and it looks like it's a car park that actually needs sorting out and sweeping up and all that kind of thing. We could do with people volunteering to do that, and the car park needs returfing, in my opinion. But of course, yeah, I know the council do a lot of great jobs across the Haverhill area, but you know, I think it could well be a scenario where they get that sorted out, and these bushes could do with actually trimming a bit. But anyway, you can actually use that path that will take you at the top of the recreation ground over in that direction over there. And look at the beautiful weather it is. And I'm going to actually walk onto that bandstand, because there's one in Galston, by the way. If you've ever seen of Galston itself, people have been there so many times and done night walks up there as well. These are the actual toilets, but what I can't actually work out somewhere is a kiosk. So it actually says, welcome to Haverhill Recreation Ground, but I actually called it Recreation Ground. So yeah, the toilets are currently open. I won't go and film anything else, but I'll take the camera around if my data allows me to do so. Do let me know in the comments if the signal is a little bit ropey. If you can hear us, let us know. This is the Methodist church over there. To prove that point, I will zoom in and show you. There you go, the Methodist church there. I've never once been in there and never know what it's like. And this used to be next door here, an actual name of the cafe next door, and I think it is still open, but not currently at the moment. But of course it's a coffee shop hoping to reopen again. That's what I mean. And that is where, of course, Julian C did stand here for his video of the misused, well, the disused pubs actually, rather than misused. But of course the disused pubs, which was the Black Horse many years ago, but it's now housing there. And look how different it is now compared to what it was, painted yellow. Does anybody like the yellow colour there? Absolutely fantastic. And that building there used to be a hall sort of a thing, and it was a hall for something like pilots, which was a kind of like a you know, cadets kind of thing, or that kind of similar thing. But yeah, we've almost come to the end of this video today, but yeah, it would be lovely to bring Julian on a walk again, so I thought I'd come around this way. Car boot sales used to be on this field many a times. I will touch up on this field sometime into the future, but at the moment the kiosk is normally over there. It actually isn't open at the moment. Hi to Katie Brooks. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's really a pleasure to actually find out that you're tuning in. So hi to you as well, and hopefully I'll be back in time for the We Love East Anglia, which starts at 6:30. That's, of course, for those people watching live. There's benches out there in case you want to sit out. but it's actually freezing on my hands. I don't know why I feel like that, but actually it's freezing on my hands right this minute. It is really freezing. Sorry about my finger in the way there, but yeah, it's absolutely freezing on this. Sorry about that scream there. Of course, it's children playing here, and of course it's not my children. Yeah. Anyway, I would say, yeah, it's kind of like freezing here. Although the sunshine is a bit hazy here at this particular time, it is quite nice. Nice breeze. It's not too bad. But the council have done a brilliant job, by the way, by cutting the grass here, which they do at Mottsfield in Haverhill as well, which I might show you again at some point. And this is the bandstand here, and yeah, it's basically a beautiful spot here for picnics. And of course, I haven't seen any picnickers here on this green, not today anyway, but yeah, it's pretty much amazing to see, isn't it? If you've never been to the recreation ground, of course, normal times would be that we'd have the whole lot of different stalls and burger stalls, all those kind of things, bouncy castles, and you'd have, of course, the Haverhill Silver Band, of course, playing there. I've got many videos of that, and of course, you normally had races going on in there for, you know, the summer bash. All sorts of kind of events, normally run by the Haverhill Town Council, and they do a good job in putting these events on. And also, of course, it's run by, well, organised, if you like, by David Doughty. So, yeah, I think he's on my friend list. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. And of course, this place is so big, it's just completely massive. I just thought I'd quickly say about this before I do another video of this later on, at another stage, that this place is so big. The council did once put on a firework display here, very much a controlled one, funded by the council, so they've done a fantastic job in putting special events on, including the summer bash and firework display in the sort of December time. So yeah, this bandstand, I don't know how long actually it's been here for, maybe it's actually put on here. There you go. Has anybody ever seen one of these before like this? Very special looking, it's very artistic, it's just pretty much amazing. These pictures will live forever in your memories. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, this was what it's like here, and it's quite a special, different kind of looking bandstand. And of course, it could do with some lights on here at sort of night time, that kind of thing. There you go. Sorry, I'm making you a bit sick there, but yeah, I'm not having an ice cream, by the way, because it's actually not open over there, which is a little bit disappointing. But there you go, absolutely fantastic. You can just imagine your families playing with your children over there. But yeah, this is the view. Of course, the drummer would actually basically sit at the back here, and you'd have all these kind of musicians around this area, you know, and of course that would be for the Haverhill Silver Band. And I remember sitting here, getting myself a fizzy drink and listening to some relaxing music as well as the school bands and all that kind of thing, where they stood on lorries and those kind of things. You had hog roasts, you just had the whole lot of everything on that particular note. So there we have it, just an exclusive idea of what it's like here in Haverhill, Suffolk, of course, of this special magical place, which hopefully comes alive in due course in the future to come. Yeah, and the sunshine is now coming out just to prove that point. I would like to show you that, and the sun is shining beautifully here. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know if I can go any further, but of course, yeah, my zoom won't take it any further than that. And you can see how beautiful the sun shines through the trees there. Absolutely amazing. I'm not going to look at the sun because it'll blind me, and of course I will not be able to see where I'm going. It'd be like pitch black, so I wouldn't want to do that. So yeah, this is the actual bandstand here behind us, and of course people are watching us doing this video. That's what it is. But of course, yeah, I'm going to actually leave it here on this bandstand. Thought I'd say a quick goodbye because it is a quick short video today. But thank you so much for watching in today, and please share this video wherever you may be and wherever you can share it. And if you're watching on YouTube, massive hello to you. Really appreciate your support. Live from, of course, the beautiful place of, yeah, I would say Haverhill, and one that I haven't been for quite some time until now. But I would like to say it is a huge, massive place. The Haverhill Recreation Ground in Suffolk, Haverhill, UK. Going to leave you with the last pictures here. Please do enjoy and remember where you saw this. I thought I'd just quickly say about this lovely bench. It could do with a paint up here. What does everybody think about that in the comments there? Fantastic special bench of the highest order. This new state here has been here for, you know, I would say only a few years, really, to be fair. And it lies just next to Place Farm, which is just on the other side there. But it's actually new to me because I've not actually seen it in this direction. I've not literally been up in this direction for quite some time, so it is quite remarkable to see. Right, gonna leave it there, and thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for all the people that have basically watched the videos, even if you're watching at a later stage here. Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you very much for your support. Till next time, take care.